Good morning, everybody. Hi, I am Alexa Newman. I'm a librarian at the Algonquin Public Library, and I am also a certified yoga instructor. As I am recording this class, the world is kind of in chaos. And I had a really hard time trying to decide what to do for our class because my anxiety is really, off the charts right now. I'm tense. I'm having horrible dreams. Cities are burning all over. People are just really tired of the pandemic. We're becoming just weary. And things are just really very chaotic and uncertain for a lot of us right now. And so, and after talking with some of my friends over the past couple of days, I really decided that I think today's class, I want our focus to be primarily on meditation and mindfulness. And so I wanted to share with you some different techniques that I think are really helpful in building a home meditation practice and spot. So, and then we're going to, after I'm going to talk to you about some of the different tools and things I do to have created my own meditation space here at home, we're going to do an extended meditation for inner peace. Okay, so I'm beginning, I would like you to find a nice spot to be seated. We're going to probably be seated for this. If you would be more comfortable in a Shavasana, laying down position, that's okay, or even if you want to get into a nice comfortable chair where you could still be seated upright, because we don't want you falling asleep. Meditation and sleep are two very different things. Meditation is more of a relaxed but conscious experience. And sometimes when we lay down in Shavasana, we fall asleep. And that is not our goal for today, or our primary goal. So, I said, I want you to find a comfortable seated position. I am sitting on my meditation pillow, and I'll have to get up and show it to you at some point, but it's a small pillow filled with buckwheat, and it helps to elevate my tushy just a little bit. So I am going to, like I said, show you some of the different things that I have set up in my space for my meditation. It is really good to have, like I said, a dedicated little spot that is, you can make it a little bit different from your everyday. A lot of times I see people, they call them altars, and it's not in a religious sense. It is more of, it is a spot where you have gathered items that have meaning to you and are useful to you for your meditation practice. Oh, I just realized I haven't turned this on. So some of the things that I like to use, pardon me, I've gathered here, and I just turned on my diffuser. I really rely pretty heavily on aromatherapy. I think the sense of smell is a very powerful tool, and scents trigger memory frequently. They affect our emotions, and just how we're feeling in general. So, and I do have several, I use lots and lots of different essential oils. I'm going to talk about a few different things here today, and actually there are certain oils that we can use, or scents that we can use, that can help with calming, and I am going to talk about right now a few of the ones that I rely on pretty heavily, and some you may be familiar with, some you may not. Lavender, most of us are very familiar that people use that for calming, to help us sleep. I use that a lot. Some other scents that are very helpful, including frankincense, orange, ylang-ylang, spruce, basil, bergamot, lemon balm, hyssop, jasmine, juniper, mimosa, geranium, peppermint, rosemary. What else is on here? It goes on. Cinnamon, heliochrysum, lemongrass, marjoram, and there are a few more, but any of those scents are really generally calming and relaxing, and frequently they have a lot of anecdotal and research-based evidence that they've been used, throughout the centuries to help with calming different types of nervous disorders, anxiety, depression, insomnia, headaches. And there are all different kinds of products out there that you can use. There's some that are like pillow mists that you could spray on your pillow. I tend to use essential oils and just diffuse them in a diffuser, or sometimes I even just sprinkle oils on my pillowcases. My suggestion, if you are using an oil though, is to make sure that you have a good quality oil. Make sure that you're checking that it's like pure essential oil as opposed to something that's all mixed in, because sometimes less expensive versions that you could find in like a big box have a lot of chemicals mixed in, and they're not actually the oils, and so you're spreading perfume into the air, and it might actually trigger a different effect than what you're looking for. So, and oils tend to be a little bit more expensive, but there are brands that are affordable, and I am not a slave to any one particular brand. The blends I have right here that I use a lot of, a couple are from one of the more expensive companies out there, Young Living, which I'm sure many of you have heard of, but they're very trustworthy, quality product, and I like these particular blends. So this one is called Valor, and another is called Joy, and there are two that I use frequently, especially during the day, and they have things in them like spruce, tansy, frankincense, geranium, cinnamon, camphor. So a lot of those same things I just talked about is in the Valor. Joy has bergamot, ylang-ylang, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, chamomile, and rose, which once again are a lot of the same things I talked about. And then this one right here is by a company called Acacia, and it is more budget friendly, but it's a really good brand. You can get it locally here at Fresh Time. I sometimes find them like at Marshall's and TJ Maxx and stuff. This is called Chill Pill, and I diffuse this a lot. I sprinkle it on my pillows a lot. And it has sweet orange, lavender, some patchouli, peppermint, basil, and chamomile, which are all, once again, pretty calming, soothing items. So, whole long kind of intro there, but I really feel that scent helps to calm and soothe and enhance your mood. Other things that I have centered near me while I working meditation, like I said, you want to surround yourself with things that can help you focus your meditation or that may bring you comfort and some joy. So some of the things that I have near me and that a lot of people do, I have a candle. I have here just my little statue. This is my little yoga studio statue. This is Ganesha. He is one of the gods of the Hindu pantheon, and I think he is pretty adorable, but he's also known for being the conqueror of, he overcomes difficulties and overcomes obstacles. So I think, you know, I really like that idea of overcoming obstacles that get in our way. So I think he has a really kind of a positive message besides just being really pretty, kind of cool statue. Like I said, I have a candle. I have also my Tibetan singing bowl, which I am still learning a whole lot about, but sound also can have a really healing effect, and the vibrations of the Tibetan healing singing bowls are actually supposed to vibrate on a frequency that is supposed to help encourage healing, and it really does resonate through. And so anyway, it's my little bowl that I have. I also have a couple of rocks and crystals. This is a beach rock that I found in Malibu a few years ago. I've got a big quartz that my grandmother gave me when I was a small child. Those are things that, like I said, I am considered like an earth sign, and those of you that know me, I am a gardener. I've always felt drawn to things of the earth, so I surround myself with plants. I've collected rocks since I was a child. Obviously don't have coffee cans of rocks anymore, but I have a couple of things, like I said, that just bring me joy. I've got my candle that I sometimes use for my focus is in a really pretty crystal flower-shaped candle holder. I love crystal sparkly things. I've got a photo of my family, a family picture back there. Like I said, these are things that give me comfort. So this is kind of my little makeshift, altar for my meditation. These are my things that help bring me focus. So there's a whole big long explanation about trying to make my meditation space. If you don't have a little corner, like I said, bring something in small, move the things around, but try to make it a special, separate space for your moment. Okay. Some of the things that we're going to do and talk about today, what we want to do when we're meditating is we want to try and find a position that is, forgot one more thing I wanted to mention. And I don't have the lighting here, if you could see, this is called a mala, and it's also sometimes called a string of prayer beads. very similar to Western rosary. And what it is there are 108 beads on here. And yogis will frequently, you'll see them using these. And what you do is when you're saying your mantra, repeating your mantra during your meditation, if that's the type of meditation that you're doing, there are 108 beads, you would repeat your mantra 108 times during that specific meditation. Very similar to saying a rosary in the Catholic tradition. And they even have like specific beads. If you're doing a series, that there's separate mantras, different ones that you say along the way, almost identical to saying a rosary, but it's a really good concentration tool. So not that there are any religious overtones to it, it's a tool to use to help keep your focus during your meditation. So what we're going to do now, like I said, we're going to get ourselves into a comfortable position. I'm sitting on my meditation cushion, and what we're going to try and do is relax our body and our mind. Some of the things to prepare is to have a comfortable place to sit or lie down. And if you want to be in a chair, that's fine too. I'd like you to try and find a focus item to have something like, some of these things sometimes are my focus items, like a candle's a very popular thing that people use, or I might choose to focus on, you know, a different one of these different objects, or hold on to the mala to count my mantras. There are different things that you can do, but part of the reason to have an item, we have an inner meditation item and an outer, and that's the purpose is to try and calm our mind. We want to make our mind calm and pure and content, so that when we're meditating, our feelings of discontentment and inconsistency and boredom are going to be avoided. We want to try and have an idea, setting our intention, know what our intention or our mantra is going to be for this particular session. A mantra is another word just for a phrase or an idea. Sometimes it could be something like a very simple prayer. One that I go back to over and over that really speaks to me and works to me, like I feel it in my heart, is I frequently will say, I am love, I am joy, I am light. And that is the mantra, that's the phrase that I come back to when I find my mind wandering, that monkey mind, my gerbils running around. When I'm trying to still them, I repeat that phrase in my mind, and it kind of brings me back and centers me. Now you could come up with your own idea or phrase. You may have a wish that you're wanting to send to somebody, a prayer that you're wanting to send out into the world. With all this chaos that we're dealing with right now, maybe you're wanting to wish for just peace and understanding and universal, you know, love and respect. But that is what a mantra is, okay? So we have those things, and I'm going to go over really what the steps are in our meditation. Is basically we make ourselves comfortable, and then we're going to relax our bodies and then our minds. And then we just have a consistent, gentle internalization of awareness. And then we want to find our mental object to center ourselves. Then we try and find complete stillness and equanimity of our mind. Then we want to observe the moment with neutrality and detachment. and really focus on that thought, and then have a loving kindness moment, and then prepare ourselves to come back into a regular focused moment. So at this point, I would like to say, let's find yourself, getting yourself into position. And I'd like to invite you to adjust yourself, possibly, if it's comfortable for you, to have your hands palms up in a receiving position. You may choose to do a mudra, which is fingers connected. Sometimes it helps with more energy. First finger to thumb is generally pretty energizing. Third and fourth sometimes have a different effect. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. And once we're here, if you feel uncomfortable, reposition yourself until you feel completely comfortable, so that your blood is going to continue to flow naturally and you breathe naturally. Okay, here we go. Gently close your eyes comfortably, as if you were going to sleep. Do not squeeze your eyelids. Do not shut them forcefully. Just close them slightly, not tightly. Try and sit with a smile on your face. Next, take in a deep breath. Inhale and exhale a few times. Breathe in deeply until you feel the air pass through your lungs and reach the middle of your abdomen. Imagine that each cell in your body is fully taking in the feeling of happiness and joyfulness. Then, slowly breathe out through your nostrils. Breathe out all your worries, stress, tension, and negative feelings. Let everything go. Take a moment to let go of all of the responsibilities related to work, loved ones, family, study, and everything else. Let your mind be joyful, relaxed, and free from all worry. Then breathe normally. Relax every muscle in your body. Start to relax from the top of your head down to your forehead. Relax the muscles in your face, in your eyelids, neck, and the muscles in your shoulders, arms, down to the tips of your fingers. Relax the muscles in your shoulders, your arms. Relax the muscles in your back, your chest, your legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes. Let every part of your body relax. Don't let any part of your body contract, tighten, or become tense. Now continue to relax until you feel that every part of your body, every cell in your body is completely relaxed. You are now in a state of complete relaxation, whereby you can feel an emptiness, transparency, and lightness. Now, make your mind joyful, cheerful, clear, pure, and bright. Release and let go. Empty your mind. Make your mind clear, pure, and free from all thoughts Imagine you are sitting alone in a vast open space, one that is full of freedom and peacefulness, as if you never had any attachment in life, never had any problems, and never knew anyone before. Then imagine that your body has no organs, assuming that it's a tube or a hole or a hollow vacuum, like an inflated balloon or a diamond cylinder that is bright and clear. Let it be an open space, empty and hollow inside. Visualize your body getting lighter and lighter, as if it were becoming weightless, gradually melting away and becoming one with nature. Now, bring your mind to focus to the center of your body, in the middle of your abdomen, 2 fingers width above the navel level. Now, don't worry too much about the exact point of center of the body. Simply maintain your mind softly and gently in the middle of your abdomen. The way that you focus your mind at the center of the body is by comparing it to the lightness and gentleness. Now imagine like the soft touch of a bird's feather when it touches the surface of water. Focus your mind at the center of the body with this feeling. Maintain the feeling of relaxation in your body and your mind continuously. Keep your mind focused at the center of your body. And after you've found this starting point to focus your mind, imagine a natural object of choice so that you can have something to focus on and not wander. Don't let that monkey mind start going. Maybe imagine a shining sun, bright like the midday sun, but also clean and soothing as moonlight on a full night. You could choose any object that you like, as long as it makes you feel calm and pure and content. Some people visualize candle flames or crystal balls, the moon, or I like to visualize a sparkling, like just globe of light. Now, to imagine an object in the center of your body, you need to know the method. So slowly imagine this object. Relax and keep it simple. As simple as it would be to think of a football or a car or a house or anything that's familiar. Do not force your mind to think of the object to a point that it makes you feel tense. Don't use too much effort or stare at it, because staring will actually stop you from allowing better feelings to arise. Just gently imagine the object and relax. It doesn't matter if it isn't clear. Just be satisfied with however it is. And then try to maintain your mind calmly. Just let it stop. Be still. Think and concentrate on your mental object continuously. Don't let your mind wander. If you do think of something else, bring in your focus, bring in your thought, your intention, your mantra, come back to that and release the thought, let it go. Recite your phrase of choice in your mind softly, as if the soft sounds were coming from the center of the object that you're visualizing. Recite the word or your phrase continuously while thinking of your mental object gently and comfortably floating in your center. Focus your mind to be still at the center of that object within. Maintain your mind on the object and mantra softly, continuously, comfortably until your mind is still. Imagine it as a bird's feather floating down from the sky, touching onto the calm surface of the water. Once your mind is completely still, it will drop the word phrase by itself, almost as if you're forgetting to recite it. Or if you simply or just don't want to be repeating your mantra anymore, that's okay. You may just want to be still without your mind wandering or thinking about anything. There should be only the picture of the mental object appearing clearly at the center of your body. If you feel like this, you don't have to go back to reciting the mantra again. Just let your awareness maintain the vision of your mental focus, gently and comfortably. Only do this from this point onwards with a still mind, softly, gently, constantly, and continuously. Don't do anything beyond this. Now, if you see or feel any experiences at the center of your body which are different from the mental object that you originally started imagining, don't be excited. Let your mind be natural to it. Observe the experiences that occur with a calm mind and remember to relax. Be neutral. Your mind will be completely focused, pure, still, and feel like nothingness. This moment is very important, so do not neglect it. Pay attention, because all new experiences from within will progress even further to what you are not expecting. Your role at this time is to be an observer, not a director. Just keep observing and just relax. Do not think of anything. Do all of this, only this, and that is all. Now, if you do this, meditation will eventually feel easy and comfortable. Your mind will become eventually still with ease, effortlessly. Don't analyze and comment on your inner experiences as they are happening. Just be an observer, allow them to happen. Otherwise, your mind will not be calm and all of your good experiences will go away. Eventually, your mind will be refined and completely focused at the center of your body. Your mind will deepen, entering into clarity, purity, brightness, true happiness, and true inner knowledge. This is inner wisdom. Finally, you will behold the universal truth which lies within you and everyone else in the world. Try to enjoy meditation one step at a time. Meditation brings our mind back to its original pure state. Try to furnish others with the ability to incorporate attained happiness into their daily lives. The lives they lead will prove beneficial for themselves and others. The final step is spreading the energy of peace. The sharing of loving kindness is something we can do every day, both before and after daily meditation. A brief period before meditating softens and broadens our minds, and the sharing of loving kindness after meditation spreads the purity of our meditated minds throughout ourselves first, then subsequently towards others. The benefits of sharing loving kindness every day include radiating a happy feeling when we are awake and asleep. If we have dreams, they will be sweet and meaningful. We will rid ourselves of anger, and we will be positive thinkers. And most importantly, it will greatly help to improve our meditation. We can share loving kindness simply by doing the following. Before ending our meditation session, once our minds come to a standstill and are filled with happiness, we can actually share loving kindness, good wishes, and peace with all other people in the world. We can start by focusing our stilled mind at the center of our body, where we feel true love and good wishes for everyone. And we condense these feelings into a bright sphere. Without any effort, imagine that this sphere of love and good wishes is expanding in all directions from your body's center towards all beings. Wish everyone freedom from suffering and in the attainment of extreme happiness. Feel the expansion of our sphere all around us, spreading out towards the people in our surroundings, regardless of whether they are near or far. Expand our minds continually outwards to cover the room, then the building, then the town, then the nation, then the continent, and eventually the entire earth. Feel unlimited love and kindness towards all people of the world, irrespective of their nationalities, religions, and ethnicities. Let our minds connect with all other minds. Wish them happiness. Wish everyone prosperity and hope, so that the world will be filled with good people who bring true happiness to humankind. Let the purity of our still minds expand from the center of our body towards other people, towards people who are suffering as a result of war and conflict. Wish that everyone will stop taking advantage of one another in the name of greed, anger, hate, and ignorance. The purity of our minds during meditation radiates silently outwards into the atmosphere. This purity cleanses the defilements and darkness from our minds and others' minds, cleaning them so that we can live with the right view and the right direction. This direction is towards happiness, peace, and virtue. Eventually, we can change the world and bring it true peace. This meditation was from Peace Revolution. They have a website. I want you to continue your breathing in and out through your nose. Maybe start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Move those wrists and those ankles. Take a deep breath. Sit up straight. If you roll those shoulders just a little bit, Drop your ear to one side and then the other. Close our meditation. I'd like you to bring your hands out to your sides. We're going to do 3 rounds of sun breath. We're going to do that by raising our hands up on the inhale and then down on the exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. On this last inhale, we're going to visualize that globe of light that was in our center now above our heads. And we're going to grab some of that pure light of peace and love from the universe. We're going to bring into our vision centers, into our hearts. The light in me sees the light in you. I honor you as you honor me. That is a translation of the word namaste. I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I wish you peace. I wish you love, joy, and light. Please be well. Namaste, everybody.